Thanks again for tuning into Sin's Workshop. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. So, today we're going to be talking about The Luminaries by Susan Dennard. I really liked The Truth Witch. Was it Truth Witch now? Yeah, I read Truth Witch. I haven't read the rest of the series. I really want to. By Dennard. This new one is a young adult, contemporary, dark fantasy. It follows an organization called the Luminaries, and the main focus is on Winnie Wednesday. There are 7 clans, I guess, within the Luminaries, or 7 groups, families, I guess. You know, you've got the Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. And Sundays. 7 groups. And Winnie Wednesday, her family is an outcast because her father was discovered to be a witch, which they're like the antithesis of the Luminaries. Instead of hunting down nightmares, they want to harvest nightmares and let them live so that they can take their magic. And a traitor. So her family has been, her mother, her brother, they've been sentenced to 10 years as outcasts from the community. Unfortunately, this also interferes with Winnie wanting to be a hunter, because her trials, you can only take the trials once during your 16th year. She's 16. She wants to be a hunter more than anything in the world, just like her mother was, right? So basically the story follows her through the trials, trying to return her family to the fold. Now, when I was given this book, I was given an arc. Maybe I missed it. I did not know this was part of a series. I thought it was just a standalone. And let me just tell you that it really did color the way I read this book. I did like the story building. I did like the pacing. However, my biggest issue with the story is nothing is resolved. Not a damn thing. So I need book 2 in my hands, and I need it now, because bomb dropped at the end of the book. Lots of eerie tension between her and her former friends, Jay and Erica, especially Erica. I'll talk a little bit about that in a second. But there's a lot of mysteries. You know, Dennard is throwing in a lot. She's opening a lot of doors, but Winnie's unable to go through any of them. Nothing is resolved. Nothing comes through these doors. Nothing is resolved. And I didn't know that this was going to be part of the series. So when I was reading the book, I kept waiting. I'm like, okay, I need an answer. I need some sort of answers. We're getting close to the end of the book here. I need answers. Got to the end, no answers. And then I discover, oh, it's the first book in this series. Is it a duology, trilogy? I don't know. It's just the first in the series. Drove me nuts not having any sort of answers. But it's okay now. But as I was reading it, so like, reader be warned, if you want to read this series, and I do recommend it, it was good, nothing is resolved. You get no answers at all. You just get questions upon questions upon questions. And I hosted the book club for this book for Barnes & Noble, because it was the young adult book club pick in November. I hosted it, and I was just getting really frustrated. When I was reading it, I was just like, what in the heck? I need an answer. I need an answer now. So if you want to read the book, and I do suggest that you do, because it was well done, maybe wait till the second book comes out so that it won't drive you nuts, because it drove me absolutely bananas. And I need book 2 in my hands now. Yesterday, a month ago, 3 months ago. I need it. Now, the storytelling was really good. I did like that tension. I did like those high stakes. I did like the fact that she was throwing in a lot of mysteries. I just wish that I had some sort of resolution. But now that I know it's part of a series, I'm okay with that. I think actually the only issue I had with this book was the character development. Winnie does go through a lot. Winnie does have a good arc. A character arc. She does go through some development. She does grow. Unfortunately, she's the only one that does grow. And for me, that was kind of bothersome. You've seen me review other books where the side characters also get those character developments. I like when the whole cast of characters, if you are going to have a whole cast of characters, even if you're only following one perspective, I do like seeing side characters developed as well. That's just a personal thing on me. There is some subtlety in there. I'm pretty sure Jay is the boy from the prologue. I'm like 90% sure. There's something there, you know. There is something to grasp on, and I do hope that Dennard is going to further develop these characters throughout the series, because Jay is the only one who refers to the monsters and nightmares by pronouns. Everyone else is like, oh, did you kill it? And he's like, her. Yes, I killed her. In reference to like a banshee or something. He gives them pronouns. They are not other. So I really did like this subtlety of, why are you giving them pronouns, Jay Friday? No one else does. What's different about you? See, that's why I think he's the boy in the prologue. And then you also have Erica. So these are two characters who used to be Winnie's friends before she was outcast. Erica is now this prim, proper girl. You know, her sister died during her trials, and now she has a lot of pressure. You can tell, through Winnie's perspective, you can tell everything about her is so prim, so proper. Her mother's very strict. Her mother is very demanding, and you get this through Winnie's past experiences, right? And you're seeing the only thing flawed about her is she's quick to anger. And you want to know why. See, these are more questions. More questions! That need answers. You need to know why. And you're seeing the only thing flawed about her are her nails and her cuticles. You know, they're broken. They're not as prim. They're not as kept together as everything else about her appearance. So I like that there is this tension. I do like that she opened these doors regarding these two characters. And I like the fact that Winnie is seeing the hypocrisy of the Luminaries. It's like, oh, before I passed the trials, you guys didn't want anything to do with me and my family. But now that I passed the trials, it's like, you're welcoming back with open arms. She's slowly seeing the hypocrisy of the society. But I do want to see more development in the second book, at least, in those dynamics between Jay and Erica. And I want to see more character development from Jay and Erica. There's something there. You can see it, but it's not tangible yet. You can't grasp it. And that's the part that bothers me, because it seems to me like Winnie's the only one that's really getting that characterization and getting those character dynamics and character growth. I get it. She is the main character, and she is the only point of view that we are following. But you're going to throw in some things, like some tension. I do want to see at least some character growth in the side characters that our main characters having tension with. So, because of that, I can only give this book 3.5 out of 5 stars. I am really excited to see book 2. I do want to see where this is going, but I need answers, mainly. I need answers, and I'm really looking forward to seeing those character dynamics fleshed out and those the side characters grown out a little bit more. So, that's really my main hindrance from the story. So again, 3.5 out of 5 stars. If you want to go ahead and purchase the book, I will include links in the description below of where to purchase. And on that note, I hope you all will continue to support me here by liking this video, subscribing to my channel, and sharing it with all your book-loving friends. You can also become a supporter on Buy Me a Coffee with a one-time donation, or by purchasing one of my handmade candles. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and as always, happy reading.